Happy Friday, everybody. It's your girl Crystal here at Rolling Out, and this is Reality Check. I had to come in on a Friday for one of my favorite, actually my favorite dentist.
Your favorite everything.
My favorite doctor, dentist, all of that. Welcome to Reality Check. This is the first time you've been to this set, right?
Yeah, this is new. I went to the radio station looking one.
Yeah. On the other side. So this is your first time to the new Reality Check set. Welcome to the set.
It is nice. Thank you so much.
You
like
got
this.
the pink rug and your
See
shoes.
that? My little jacket, I'm matching, huh? I should have worn my orange.
No, I like that. It's pink, your nails, all of that. I like it. I like the mauve. It's like a blush.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You look lovely yourself.
Thank you. I like it. I like the haircut. You got a whole new style this season.
Girl, I've been trying a lot of new things, honey, and we're gonna see what work, what daddy like. Forget what y'all like and what my man like.
You already know. I see you guys know Dr. Beverly. I'm gonna get into Married to Medicine because I don't know if you guys have been watching this season, but they are off the chain. The
Not
girl
me.
code. Everybody on the show, even Dr. Jackie has been pulled into the foolishness this time. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but you mentioned daddy, so we gotta talk about something that's a popular topic right now. Okay. Did you see Fantasia's video?
Absolutely.
Okay, and so when I saw it, I said Dr. Heavenly is coming on Friday, so I gotta talk to Dr. Heavenly about this. So first of all, give me your opinion on Fantasia's video. If you guys haven't seen it, Fantasia made a statement. I think she was on the Breakfast Club at first, and she said that she felt like more single women are not married or not in relationships because they do not know how to submit. Now, Fantasia's been married 3 years, and she's very happy, and we're happy for Fantasia. We want her to stay married. What are your thoughts on Fantasia's comments?
I think Fantasia said a lot of things, and I think they can kind of be interpreted different ways, if you will. But you know what I'm gonna say. I think you should submit. But the thing about it is, you submit to your husband, not these dudes you sleeping with.
Amen.
And he gotta be worried, because some of the men on our show, just some of them, I ain't talking about nobody. I wouldn't submit to that. I would not. There ain't no way.
Let's talk about it though.
I wouldn't submit to that.
Because there's a lot of people talking on social media, and that's the thing I don't think people are understanding. I don't think that most women have a problem submitting to a husband or even a man that they're living with, if you don't choose to get married or whatever, if he is doing things that a husband should do.
Right.
And so I was talking to one of my girlfriends on Instagram, and she said, I have no problem submitting to a guy. I said, but I'm not submitting to a guy I'm dating.
No.
Like, how does that work? And then to me, a husband does certain things, and to me, if he's doing those things, you're automatically going to be, let me get your plate. Because you're happy.
It's my pleasure to serve my husband. And I ain't even lying. Y'all think I be playing. It's my pleasure to serve him. And if you submit to him and he loves you more as Christ loves the church, he's going to consider you in everything you do. Actually, you on top. Because he's going to think of you before he does himself. Right. That's what I've been doing.
But there's a lot of dysfunction, Dr. Heavenly.
It is, because women don't know their place as a wife. They don't do it right. A lot of women. Okay. But a lot of men are not being the men. They got to pray. I heard a lot of couples, and I've asked couples on the show, do y'all pray together? No, what's that? You know what I'm saying? No, we don't pray. Do you protect me? Do you make me feel safe at night? Do you hold me at night? Do you provide?
Do you provide? But Dr. Heavenly, you got with your husband early on.
I had a plan, a business plan. I did. I had a plan.
Okay, so you had a plan. But have you looked out into what's going on out here?
Absolutely, I have.
Okay, so I just want you to kind of speak, because I'm not mad at you for your situation. I think it's beautiful. Damon opened a new practice. You were proud of him. I think
Surgical center.
Surgical center. That's amazing. Like that's the kind of.
And that's the woman that was pushing him up behind him. Because every great man, there's a woman that's doing all the legwork under him.
Absolutely. But Dr. Heavenly, can you? Fantasia just got married.
Right.
So she was in the dating pool. There are a lot, especially when you get to a certain place in life, the dynamics sometimes are off. So you see a lot of women, you see it on different reality shows, maybe even your show.
Absolutely.
Where the woman is more of the provider than the man is. So in those situations, do you think it's hard for a woman to submit in the same way, or do you think submission doesn't necessarily have to come after?
You want me to tell the truth?
I want you to tell the truth.
Hell yes, it's gonna be hard if a man not paying the bills. It's gonna be hard because as black women, and you know we talk a lot, soon as some stuff don't go right, we're gonna be like, listen, this man, you need to get a job, you need to do this, that, and the other, and we got a lot of mouth, and sometimes we're hurtful with our words.
We are hurtful.
So that emasculates a man, and you know, if you ever read a book, Well Done, you gotta accentuate the positive. Even if a man does not have a job or he's not doing, you gotta push him and let him know he can do these things.
Right,
Even if things ain't going well, you don't tell everybody.
Right.
You hold it to yourself and you hold your man down and build him up.
I believe that.
That's what you do.
I believe that. But what are the characteristics in a man that would be worth that? Because we can't just be lifting up jobless people.
You're right. If he's God-fearing, that puts something in his heart right there. If he's God-fearing, he's going to take care of his wife.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
If he really fears God, he knows that this is his family. He's going to do whatever.
Right. I agree.
But it's a lot of mess out there in the world. I've seen it. You know, I did a dating app. I was trying to find some decent men. I had programs and stuff. I couldn't find no good men. I'm telling you, these women would sit up here. This was an accountant, this is a pediatric dentist, this is a psychiatrist over here, and then the men sitting up there telling me, I do what I do.
You can't submit to that.
No.
I cannot submit to that.
No, where the good man at? Where he at, y'all? Because I've been trying to find him for my friends. Where he at?
All my girlfriends are entrepreneurs doing their thing, and it's the same situation. So I guess, do you think if you were in the dating pool right now?
You know what? Honestly, if I was in a dating pool right now, I would pay there's a company downtown called the $1 Million Dating.
Right, I know.
They set you up with good guys who have everything on your list.
They do, you know what?
And I would pay that money. I promise to God I would for dates. I would. And sift them dudes out.
Okay, now I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have a transparent moment with Dr. Heavenly.
Okay.
I went to that.
I'm going to tell you shit now.
I'm
just playing.
You have already done that to me before. But I went to that with one of my girlfriends when we did What Chili Wants. Chili and I went to sit down with the two ladies.
Great lady, I met her.
Yeah, and there was no one in our age pool, not at all. I mean, severely. Like
you can't tell y'all age pool, so it's whatever you want it to be.
But what I'm telling you is the men that were available were upwards of 55.
Oh, you wanted up? I was thinking down.
I wanted to go down. I didn't want to go up, but I'm saying there wasn't a lot. You don't meet a lot of eligible men, and I prefer black men. My girlfriend that I was with does not. She's open, right? So there was not a lot. There was none. There were no African American eligible men that I would match up with that were signed up with the match.
So you didn't have to pay your money after they found out?
I didn't pay the money.
Okay.
But I was
don't give my money and tell me there ain't nothing out there.
No, I was going to pay the money, but they let you know what their demographic is. And she was honest that there wasn't a lot of what I was looking for. They were all, older gentlemen.
Y'all done spoiled this man. Y'all done messed up the game. Y'all really have. Y'all giving the people sex on the dime. Y'all are doing too much, taking care of the men, moving them in your house. Y'all done messed the game completely up, and you can't really even blame the men. Y'all did that.
You did that?
Yeah.
Give us three tips. And are you doing the dating app still?
No. That was too much. I couldn't do the dating app, but I do still give dating advice. Okay.
Give me some dating advice. We've been around each other a few times.
Okay.
We talked. You and Dr. Jackie went down on me the last time. I came over to open and on. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did. Sorry. Give me 3 tips.
In dating.
And I live in Atlanta.
Well,
so I think that's probably different in other cities.
Move. That's dating trip 1.
Move.
And you gotta do your research on these men before you get serious about them. Really, you gotta do your research. I mean, there's too much out there. Google, you can damn do private. Before y'all get into it, check his credit, all of that. I'm telling you, like, don't get into a relationship. Don't have sex with people and fall all in love and then find out he got 5 kids and another wife. That's too much of a public. First thing, and I hate to be like this, but it is a business. It really is. You got to get a resume out. I need to see your driver's license. I'm serious, your social security card. We need all of that before we can even talk. And then we need a blood test, damn it. I'm sorry.
No, you do. You need to
I'm sorry. Before we have sex, come on now. I'm going to use a condom, but god dang it, I need a blood test in case it break or something. Am I telling too much?
No,
I'm saying.
that's all
Y'all
right.
ladies doing too much out here.
So, do your research. Don't have sex.
Move.
And move.
That's it.
That's
I mean, y'all, and then
pretty
open
much
up
what I thought,
and open your mind. There's some good men here,
Yeah.
but open your mind to dating outside your race.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some nice brown guys out there.
Right, I'm not mad at that. I like Brazilians and Italians.
They like the chocolate.
Okay, so let me ask you, I'm just going to ask you some, we
Go
talked
on,
about
ask.
Fantasia. Now, I heard, I read, and we all read that Kenya Moore is getting divorced after she just had the baby. I think the baby is maybe going on 2, maybe 1 or 2. What do you, and honestly, I was not surprised, but I was sad because I was hoping, we saw Kenya go through, there's a lot of people that have a lot of negative things to say about really
Reality TV.
Reality TV, but women that are doing their own business and are kind of in the spotlight, that they don't submit, that they're difficult to deal with, when she's, and so I was hoping that Kenya would be able to kind of, break that. Because a lot of people said they didn't expect her to get married.
When I I'm asked questions like that, I'm paid to go in on the people on my show.
Right,
I don't.
right.
Kenya's a great woman. I met her. She's been around. I'm Team Twirl. I really like her because I know her position on the show is difficult to play.
Right.
As far as her relation, I don't know. I mean, from what it looks like the man don't want to be a part of what she's doing, and that's probably where the problems happen.
Because with you guys' show, what's different about Married to Medicine than a lot of shows is that it is kind of centered around half of the women are really working women, right? So that's the thing.
That'd be about right.
You guys do the glam and all that, but at the end of the day, I know if you try to reach her, she's working.
Right.
Dr. Jackie's working. Dr. Simone is working. So, and then the other ladies, their husbands are doing the same thing.
Well, I was working.
Okay. And
so silly.
So it's a little bit different where on those shows, it's more about we're on the show because we want to be famous or we want to be on TV.
You saying that's what our show is about?
Your show is not about. To me, it's about, they pick people that actually were working and they say, we want you to be on TV because you do this, right? On the other shows, it's more like, we want you to be on TV. What can we do to give you a storyline? So you guys kind of have a storyline already in there.
Yeah.
My point in saying that is that your husbands you were married to your husband for years.
Yes.
This has all come after, you guys have
been together 25 years, married 22.
That's beautiful. So was it difficult for you all to make the transition to being on television?
I think my situation is very much different from a lot of women on reality TV and a lot of women on our show even.
Right.
My husband is above the bull Swiss. He does not participate really. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he's there for me 100%.
Right.
He's not on Twitter tweeting people. He's not on social media. And his page is a business page, which I run. Y'all know, don't be
So
tweeting
don't
my
come
man.
to the DMs.
And he doesn't watch it. So we're not arguing about this stuff. Like, I know for a fact some of the people on the show, husband and wife, are arguing about the stuff they say on the show.
Right.
And I'm sure all shows.
Yeah,
like, why did you say that? Why you made me look that way? We're not doing that.
So was he hesitant? How did you guys make the decision to do this?
Absolutely. When the position came available, I was thinking that, I ain't watch reality TV, but I was thinking like this is a negative connotation, whatever. But after the first season, they had 2.4 million viewers. So, my business had came on like, shoot, even if the people don't like me, if I get 10%, I'm good, right? So anyway, I asked my husband, should we do it? He told me absolutely. And I was shocked because, he's so reserved. He said, you got the mouth for it, you got the attitude for it, and you got thick skin. He said, I think you'd be great at it. Go do it.
That's awesome.
And I'll support you in any way I can. That's what he said. Yeah.
And did he have an issue with being on the show as well? Because
he does not. I'm not gonna say he likes to be, because he's not one of the people that's all in it. Like some of the men are all in it. They act like they're getting a check and they're not. But he's not one of those guys. I guess because he has something. Do they be shade? Like, God dang, I can't even talk without shading people. Praise the Lord. But I'm just saying, truth is truth.
Right.
He's not in it like that.
Okay.
So
So I think, going back to Ken's situation, because it was obvious he wasn't necessarily comfortable.
I'm heartbroken because I've met both of them. I met them both together. And I hope they work it out. I really do. Because this is very new and things can change, as you've seen on our show. Things can change. I think she really loved him.
I think so.
And he loved her.
Yeah. And I think that, everybody deserves happiness. I don't care who you are. She's a beautiful woman. I hope that, that they get it back together. So, anyway, just to kind of dispel those myths. Sometimes you can't have it all. The career, the baby, and the...
You can have it all. You can't have it all right now. not all together at the
Not
same
all together
time.
at the
You got to
same
take
time.
time for some things.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come now. We come back. We're gonna talk about.
Don't ask me nothing I don't want to
Because
talk about. Because I
I
ain't
happen to
messy. I'm
tune
not.
into the first season of Married to Men, and I love you all because, like I said, you're professional. I have so much respect for you. I have so much respect for Dr. Jackie. I dearly love Dr. Jackie, and I think that it's a positive show.
Is it?
But I was.
I mean, outline, yeah. It is. It is.
When we come back, we're gonna talk about the girl code and what happened,
Okay.
and what in the heck is happening with Married to Men. You guys stay tuned. When we come back, we're gonna get Dr. Heavenly to explain to us what is going on, what had happened on
Okay.
Married to Men. So we'll be right back.
This is live.